Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
About the date.
Stop hemming and hawing and stand up straight, boy. What do you want to know?
What was it again that I need to do so you'll let me reserve a table?
The platypus dishes must be taken off the menu. I don't care how you do it.
Deal.
Just promise me that nobody will be injured in the process.
Too late. I already said deal. Don't go away.
Forget that. Not even an 8-year-old would...
Knock, knock.
Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
What was that again? You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
That's what I said.
Huh. Can I borrow some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, "They Think There's Something Better."
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone. What is that? A message from Captain High and Mighty? You can keep it. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Well, this message may interest you much more.
What? Show me. I need candles. Damn!
He needs candles.
I read that.
And you have candles.
Yes, but
Well?
I don't need that sort of thing. Go ahead and take it if you want it.
You can bet on it. I have another memo from Seagull.
Oh dear. I've got a bad feeling about this. I need water. Go ahead and take it if you want it. Go on. Help yourself.
Mail from Seagull.
Oh, please, no. I need bread. So the bread, too. Very well. It's yours.
Guess what I have here?
Another memo.
Bingo!
I need coal. What else? There goes the coal.
Here I am again, and this time...
Just take everything you can find. I don't need anything at all anymore, except for a quiet moment to cry myself to sleep.
And what's...
The ashes of my poor mother. I keep them as a reminder.
What is a pot of ashes supposed to remind you of?
Not to feed fire platypus's dry kibble, for example.
Oh.
Hey! What are you doing?
You said I can take everything.
But those are my mother's ashes.
Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just bent them a little.
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked. I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses?
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
You also supply the platypus restaurant.
Yep, there's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
What do you mean by unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the pride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh.
So you're interested in nest guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee! What else can you tell me about platypuses?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you would be issued with a Platypus Field Guide. You could look it all up for yourself then.
Ah, yes. Life could be so beautiful. What's the deal with this Platypus Club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately. How can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies.
Really? Which once again proves that luck is relative. Grab a bus, Platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition.
Hands off! The field guide is only for members of the Platypus Club.
Even though I really resent having to ask this question, how can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hit some trial
Really? Which one? Huh. They only have dishes made from platypus here. Lady Goal won't like that at all.
Just a second. I'll be with you right away.
Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your faithful servant has found you another sacrifice.
Moginox aprixidor dobidom padrex. Barador extra cheese.
Yes, yes!
Huh. Not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
No problem.
How can I help you?
So, what have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask.
Oh, great and wise Cthulhu, the sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him fat.
Ravanek cha. Ravanek kamcha. Koror all natural.
Ah, right.
Our management would like to assure you that we use nothing but choicest ingredients in our products, and all the essential vitamins are provided by free-range lettuce leaves. Just make your choice from the menu. There are 3 menu options to choose from. Plus, you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu. Just a second. How can I help you?
What a romantic place.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. The view, the old town. All that's missing is children at play.
Oh, one moment, please.
I think he's on to us. He noticed the missing children.
Borondeor satinav. Mumble snumble grabbar bones.
Oh, you know, oh Lord of Darkness, sometimes I find you downright scary.
Here I am again. Anything else I can do for you?
So, what's the deal with these fortune cookies?
Actually, I'm not really sure myself.
That's no problem.
The sacrifice just asked about the fortune cookies, my lord.
Midior panzuzex padino muror patidana. La paridox tomen por.
Enslave the mortals. Right on.
And here I am again. The fortune cookies are free, courtesy of the house. With a little luck, you may even win a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Hooray. I'd like to reserve a table for 2.
For 2? Just a moment.
I think there may be a second sacrifice. How shall I proceed?
Porto nominem hasor modiner confuginox. Liomon fademon in advance.
Oh, right. I'll let him know then.
Boy, they really know how to treat a customer.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept any more reservations for tonight. The only free table is reserved for our regulars.
Does your dinner menu include anything besides platypus?
I just need to check that out. Please excuse me for a moment.
He's asking about the dinner menu, so what should I tell him?
Molesto nimem polidor. Polox veritum.
I see.
No, sir, I'm sorry. As long as we have a good supply, all our dishes will be made from platypus.
Nothing.
As you like.
I tried my best, oh nameless one. He just wouldn't stand on the trapdoor.
Noctus porem pastifidur.
Yes, I also think he'll be back.
Great service.
Is this your order?
Yes. Why?
Right. That comes to, 0 zloty.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
And you can keep the change. I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a trial membership in the Platypus Club. The greatest happiness is to see others smile. Darn it, another loser.
Just a second. How can I help you?
I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
You catch the biggest fish with patience. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
Who needs a trial membership in the Platypus Club when he has health and friends? Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
Luck is with the fisherman. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
Help, I've fallen into the fortune cookie machine. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
Take a fortune cookie to the fisherman, you blockhead. Darn it, another loser. I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
What's that supposed to be?
A fortune cookie. Since you're bragging about your oh-so-terrific fisherman's luck, maybe you could prove it for a change.
Huh, if that's all. There you go. I won. Hooray.
What? Show me.
Nothing doing. I won that. And I always wanted to be, a member of the Platypus Club.
But it was my cookie.
Ah, shut up. Here's your stupid membership card. I'm already a member of that silly club. Once accidentally fell on a scratch card. And now, leave me alone with your nonsense.
I'm a member of the Platypus Club now.
Congratulations! You are now officially part of the platypus community.
Will I be expected to shave my head or wear robes?
Nope, but you get a free copy of the Platypus Field Guide.
Is there no way to avoid that?
Keep it safe. Someday it might save your life.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition. Let's see if it says anything useful in there. This is interesting. Apparently, in every generation, there is one platypus of each type that guards the nests against thieves. The eggs of these nest guardians are well hidden by the mother. There are 4 types of platypus, so a total of 4 nest guardians. Of course, I just need to find the 4 nest guardian eggs and hatch them. Then the corresponding platypuses won't be on the menu anymore, and I can finally invite Goal to dinner. This plan is like so crazy, it just has to work. It says here that Earth platypuses hide their eggs in the soil. It's a good thing I'm not on an island made of flotsam. Earth platypuses hatch in frozen soil with the first ground frost. Oh, bummer! I can't possibly wait for the start of winter. It says here that flying platypuses hide their eggs in high places. They seem to be very acrobatic. Just like me. Strange illustration. Looks like the artist didn't know what a landing net is, or didn't know how to draw. Flying platypuses hatch in free fall from the highest point of their habitat. Hey, tricky, but cool. It says here that fire platypuses hide their eggs in hot geysers. Geysers? There's nothing like that around here. Fire platypuses hatch in blazing fire. That's what I call an innate flair for a dramatic entrance. It says here that water platypuses hide their eggs near the shore. Well, great! It's not easy to find a place on this hunk of flotsam to which that doesn't apply. Water platypuses hatch, excuse me, in the mouths of living zebrafish? Hey, disgusting! It also says here that zebrafish are freshwater fish. It may be difficult to find any here. It's hard, fortunately. And I can say without doubt, the blind eagle who stole my glasses out of revenge way back. Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm! A crank! This crankshaft without a crank was missing a crank! Rufus, you are a genius. According to the field guide, this is a flying platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing! Look at this! A fine specimen, wouldn't you say?
What the? Don't tell me you caught that.
Sure looks like it.
Holy heady. Perhaps I misjudged you. Just how is that possible when you have so little fisherman's luck? What's your secret, buddy?
I use a special kind of bait.
Ha! And now he claims to have a... Wait a minute. Bait is important, and you must have caught that razorfish somehow. Could it be that you really got a special bait?
Are you calling me a liar?
Not if you show me your bait.
Huh, what's in it for me?
Well, I could offer you a tigerfish.
An ordinary tigerfish against my fantastic special bait? You must be a few worms short of a can.
Forget it then.
Forget it then, like, so totally.
Ha! See if I care. If you want a tigerfish at some point, bring me your special bait. If not, shoot!
He wants his peace and quiet. He can have it.
What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course.
That really does look like genuine bait. All right, maybe you do know how to fish. You can take a tigerfish.
Ha! Got it!
Congratulations, Mr. Fisherman. Now give me the bait.
Huh. I don't know. It's a pretty tiny fish and really big bait. All right. Anything to shut you up. According to the field guide, this is a water platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing. You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Realizing that is part of knowing me.
Just like living in constant fear of grievous bodily harm.
Exactly. Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
It's an excellent establishment. Reputable location, fantastic view, and the cuisine is exquisite.
Exquisite cuisine. What are they serving? Mud roast?
No, they mainly serve platypus.
Platypus?
Yeah, platypus.
It sounded too good to be true.
Why? What's wrong with platypus?
Just forget it. For a brief moment there, I actually thought you had some culture.
I insist on inviting you to dinner. This place is just not fit for a lady.
We've been through this before, haven't we? Are you talking about that platypus restaurant again?
Yes, exactly. Why do you ask?
Why?
What's...
Just forget for a brief moment.
Wait here.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chance.
Oh, sole mio.
There's another one. Tweet, tweet. My collection is growing. Well. Gotcha. You thought you could fool me, didn't you? But the wiser man never gives in. That may be just dirt, but it's no worse than the rest of the stuff I carry around. According to the field guide, earth platypuses brood in frozen soil. So far, so good. According to the field guide, cool, that... Oh, crap. Yeah! Burn, baby, burn! According to the field guide, this is a fire platypus egg. Cool! That's just what my collection was missing! Oh, darn it. The egg hopped into the pipe system completely by itself. I have to get it out of there somehow. Ouch! Hot, 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 hot! Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. Voila! A zebrafish. Who do we have here? Gucci goo! Well, hello! So young and already so aggressive. It may not be a water platypus, but it swims like one. Ah! No! The ice block is stuck tight! I probably need tools. I should be able to free it from the ice with that. Ah! Cold! Of course! Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life with a couple of targeted electric shocks. All those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off! But before I hang a cold zombie fish around my neck, maybe I should first think about why. I don't want to make the same mistake as I did with Tony. According to the field guide, water platypuses hatch their young in the mouths of living zebrafish. So far, so good. Of course! Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life with a couple of targeted electric shocks. All those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off.
Rufus, what are you doing out there? Stop that right now! The generator is beginning to overload. The energy flow is off the scale. Space is already beginning to bend.
Just a second. Come on, Fishbirds. Live! Live! I did it! It's alive!
Rufus, damn it!
Yeah, okay. Whatever that was, it was extremely cool. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. Otherwise, it won't enjoy its existence as a zombie. Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like Frankenfish is doing too well. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. Hang on, Frankenfish. Cute. But I should hurry. I have to take him someplace where he can brood in peace. Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like Frankenfish is doing too well. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. Hang on, Frankenfish. Cute. But I should hurry. I have to take him someplace where he can brood in peace.
Rufus, what are you doing?
Don't try to stop me. I have to save the life of a fish. It was a brief but fulfilling existence.
You worthless idiot! Remove that monster from my aquarium immediately.
Come to Papa. And they say I don't know anything about fishing. I've built a fully functional hook doohickey. Good idea. Now, I just have to fasten the end somewhere, and I'll have the perfect catapult. Nothing happened. Hey, just for the record, I'm not doing this to clean up here. I'm doing this to test the suction power of the handheld vacuum. Slim pickings. I have enough lint like this on my coat. Exactly. My platypus catapult is loaded and ready for action. Well then... Whoa! A perfect trajectory! I'm sure that can be used a second time. Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. It should be possible to build something useful out of it. A landing net for flying platypuses? No. Actually, yes, of course. That looks just like the landing net from the picture in the field guide. It's a good thing I'm such a brilliant inventor. Otherwise, I would have had to practice trial and error forever. Here, Platty Platty. Look at the yummies that Papa Rufus has. Here, Platty Platty. Ha! Got it!
Oh, sole mio.
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. Water platypus seems to be no longer on the menu. Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. Kind of cute. Yeah, flying platypus is off the menu for now. I've got all the platypuses off the menu. Instead, they now have rat souffle. Ugh, maybe I'll keep that to myself.
Welcome again.
Grab a bite.
Yes, I will.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Realize it.
Just like...
But I did just ask you out.
That's what you think.
But
Well, I'm waiting.
I hereby invite thee, Your Highness, Princess of the Peanut, in the most formal of forms, to dine with me this day.
I actually like you. Too bad your father forgot to teach you some manners.
You're hungry. I know a suitable restaurant, so what are you waiting for?
For a formal invitation.
Are you serious? You'd rather starve than accept an informal invitation?
The correct form is very important, Rufus. It shows that you're making an effort and that the opinion of others matters to you.
Hey, efforts are grossly overrated and others stink.
I'm sorry. I actually like... Too bad your father...
Wait here.
Is that a problem?
Of course.
Good. That...
Oh,
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I did it. The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No!
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No! As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more? Don't make me cry.
Not for me. For the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course. You. Well, are you well versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move. Don't go away. I'll be back soon.
Forget that line. Not even an 8-year-old would buy it.
Welcome again.
So, when you've got time, I'd really like you to recite some of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
sick. Grab a bus.
Yes, I will.
Knock, knock.
You again?
You know quite a bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with a poem.
No.
But it's for a lady. And,
Most importantly, it has to come from within you.
isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter. What about that?
No matter, as long as it comes from the heart. Just give it a try.
Bad punzel, ringle, wrangle, runzel.
Not bad at all. It's original, it's bold, and it's got this certain, artistic opacity. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But, no.
Go get her, Tiger.
I have the feeling he was only trying to get rid of me. Knock, knock.
You.
I still need your help with that poem.
No, you don't. There's a poet lurking in all of us. Just give it a try.
Here am I, there are you, Platypoo.
Say that again.
Here am I, there are you, Platypoo.
You can't be serious. That is truly atrocious. The very worst I've ever heard. I wasn't going to admit it, but you really need my help.
Will you give me lessons or something like that?
Heavens, no! I know a lost cause when I see one. There is only one thing that can possibly aid you. It's the oldest trick in the poet's book.
Drugs?
Ghost writing.
That's what I meant.
Here, take this bug.
What on earth for?
Stick it in your ear.
But it's still wiggling.
Don't be such a sissy. Stick it in your ear. Then I can whisper the right words to you during your date.
Cool. Like a secret agent. Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
I know which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. I may not be good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What, earwax?
A prompter. The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for Goal. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
Exactly. But first, let me give you a few more hints from father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
What have you got this time?
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside. certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Why didn't she show up? Huh. I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know the first thing about women. With his terrific tips, it's a miracle that I exist at all. Romance and flowers, my ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer might as well start digging the grave for his burial at sea. Right. What's this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Oh, I don't believe it. First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag. Crane! Crane!
What is it?
I found something! One last
No!
little
Don't say it!
memo.
I need a radio. Are you dictating these memos to him?
Don't change the subject, just give me the radio. Why do you have to do this anyway?
I won't say.
Do I have to get a memo that says I need secrets?
Oh, stock market news.
Oh, come on, Crane. If that doesn't beat all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father?
He seems to think that. But I'm not.
That is totally... Oh,
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
that isn't true!
Examine your feelings, Rufus. I am not your father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Ha! Look who's talking.
Oh, you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing? Style? A clean suit. You see, unlike you, the captain knows how to treat a lady.
But...
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming? Just like the trash baby that you are?
Really? I'll get you for this.
Ugh, has the wind changed? Something smells a bit off.
Just an insignificant little breeze, dear, that's all.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the curriculum of the School of Hard Knocks. Hey, you know about poetry, right?
Sure thing. One of my platypus poems even made it to page 3 of the Platypus Daily.
I see I've come to the right place. Here.
Watch this. Radio?
Oh yeah, you'll need it. It's a romantic matter.
Platypus romance or human romance?
Shh, it's starting.
I have prepared something very special for you. The icing on the cake. A poem in your honor. Okay, here we go. The poem.
Pardon me?
The poem.
Go ahead. That was your cue.
Oh, I've got just the thing.
Give it your all.
You're cuter than a battywuss. You look just like a platypus? Uh-oh. Oh, yuck. What? Hey! What the? Wait!
You were right, Rufus. Seagull is an idiot. It was very noble of you to try and warn me about him. Thank you. I owe you an apology, Rufus. Your foster father may act all sophisticated, but in reality, he is nothing but a subilluminated cerebral pygmy.
Yeah, just without the stripes. Now all I have to do is persuade your two other aspects.
I'm sure you will find a way. And I should know. The others are a part of me, after all. To tell you the truth, I liked you right from the start. You are a lot like Cletus, but you have a real backbone, and you aren't such a sissy.
That's true. But don't tell him I said that.
I had better stay here until you manage to persuade the other two. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it?